We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. It's the Yankees and the Indians. Next. Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, ML Valley of this four-game set between the New York Yankees and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game series, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened so far.
Really, this series has been one-sided so far. Fans here have loved what they've been seeing. Their guys have taken the first 3 games of the series. And we've seen some brooms around the yard already. They want a sweep.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. TJ House gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Gardner makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner. First pitch, 7:05.
And the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, playing some great baseball.
And he goes with the 0-2 here as this is on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter as you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. Ichiro Suzuki will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-0 to Ichiro. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. 3-0 is on the way. And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there were 2 down.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Fastball again, but this one's by him for strike 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Just underway here in Cleveland. Now another 1-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Indians coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Standing in as the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, as he'll get things started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
And a nice play by McCann as the bunt attempt doesn't work out that time. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call. And looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Indians have elected to.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe, and both sides that this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Jason Kipnis will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Let's go, Tribe! Let's go, Tribe!
First pitch on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first.
Oh, look at this.
And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are two away.
Well, that's highway robbery right there. Boy, if he doesn't knock this thing down, I don't think there's any chance the second baseman was going to be there in the hole. And not only does he make a great play, but he also hits his pitcher right in stride, which is not always as easy as it looks.
Brandon Moss will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way in.
Collective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Fouled straight back. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 2-2. Now here's a swing by Moss as he gets a hold of this one high and deep out to right field. Tracking it is Beltran, but he'll run out of room. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the third guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And now a pitch on the way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here comes a 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Mark Teixeira will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 25, Mark Teixeira.
First pitch on its way to Teixeira. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The next pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Brian McCann will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Now here it comes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Stepping in now, Brock Gross. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 17 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Nick Swisher will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Nick Swisher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So it's a solo home run by Nick Swisher. Number 31 for him on the season. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting sixth.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average right at 280 coming in. 23 homers and 48 driven in.
Good eye.
1-0 on the way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Therefore, it is Johnson, and he's got it for the first out.
Now, you know, even though he's given up 2 home runs, he's only down 2-0. I mean, his guys can get that back in no time. Even though he probably doesn't feel too good about things, he's still very much in this ballgame.
David Murphy will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now, you know, even though he's given up 2 home runs, he's only down 2-0. I mean, his guys can get that back in no time. Even though he probably doesn't feel too good about things, he's still very much in this ballgame.
Lonnie Chisenhall will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. Johnson has got it, and the side is retired. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Indians. Jordan Anderson will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Come on, Indians.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Kelly Johnson will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. He waits. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is speared by the first baseman. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. J.P. Pickett will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. And here's the first pitch. On the ground down the first base line, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One on the way. Swinging a high chopper to third. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Zach Walters will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Zach Walters.
Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0 home. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Ichiro is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. A reminder that we'll have Cleveland Indians baseball for you all season long on the show as you get a look right there at the Tribe's upcoming schedule over the next 7 days. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder Michael Bourne. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the dropped third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
The second baseman, number 22.
Jason Kipnis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 2-0. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch coming. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Here he comes on 3-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Three and two, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound now. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here's the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here it comes. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last two hitters.
Now the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Brandon Moss will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Brandon Moss.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Here we go.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Carlos Santana will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. In there.
He's got a good pace. A good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Up with it is Johnson. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Nick Swisher will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and that's through, a base hit.
Well, they got him to hit it right into the shift, but even with 3 guys over there, they still couldn't get to this one. Just a little unlucky there.
Yan Gomes will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 now to Gomes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-1. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Therefore, it is Johnson to make the catch, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Brian McCann will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 40, Brian McCann.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
One-two. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Brock Gross will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jordan Anderson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. He goes after a pitch on the outer half and pops it weakly toward the left side of the infield. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. David Murphy will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Left fielder, David Murphy.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that one started to take off on him a bit, but Teixeira is able to climb the ladder and pull it down for the first out.
And more often than not, when you see a guy with a batting average like his is, it's a result of swinging at too many bad pitches. I should know. I was that guy. And his average is going to tumble even further after that at-bat.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Line hard to center field. Ichiro is there, 2 gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box now, Zach Walters. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And even on 0.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
This is on the ground for the first baseman, Teixeira. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees nothing. Kelly Johnson will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And Johnson's going to have himself a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
J.P. Pickett will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready now. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
He's gonna go.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Brett Gardner, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Brett Gardner will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch to him. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
1-1 pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2 with 1 away. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. Foul. The next 3-2. Fastball right back to the mound. Kipnis. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Yeah, this is right back to him on the mound, but he might have double clutched there just a little bit, waiting for his man to cover second base. And that little hitch was all it took to make sure they'd only get 1 on that play.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees nothing. Michael Bourne will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch coming. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Now the pitch. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But right there is Teixeira as he spears it for the first out.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Jason Kipnis will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Pitch on the way. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Brandon Moss will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Here we go, Brandon.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Hard hit towards center. And that is going to be a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Carlos Santana will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now the first pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Carlos Beltran will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
We're gonna sweep ya.
Now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this is fouled straight back. Now here it comes. Teixeira swings and hits this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Brian McCann will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And wouldn't you know, he gets through the numbers 3 and 4 guys okay to start the inning, but the number 5 guy, he was a different story. Takes him over the wall here for a long home run.
Now batting.
In now, Brock Gross.
Brock Gross.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But you know, this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
The 2-0 on the way. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One for the Bombers here on the home run by Brian McCann. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees 1. Nick Swisher will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
He's working on a 3-for-3 ball game now. He's been automatic all night. Comes through with another big hit right there.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Sean Kelly will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Sean Kelly.
Yan Gomes will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. Runs up to bunt here, and it's a good one to the right side. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
David Murphy will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. First offering on the way. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a two-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in with a run in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 3 and the Yankees 1. Brian Shaw will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Brian Shaw.
Jordan Anderson will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Jordan Anderson.
In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Sliced down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Good job of holding up. The 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Kelly Johnson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty, 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. J.P. Pickett will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. First pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Indians on top, 3-1. Zach Walters will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch coming. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Moving over is Ichiro, and he's got it for out number 1.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Michael Bourne will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the line. Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. Kelly is there, and he has it for the out. Jason Kipnis will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Anderson will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Indians 3 and the Yankees 1. Brett Gardner will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Cody Allen.
Keep winning anything.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The pitch. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And now a pitch on the way. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here it comes. A fastball called for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now here's the pitch. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Indians win this one 3-1. Good night from Cleveland.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Before the weekend series get underway, here are the highlights from Thursday's action. In the AL Central, the Yankees paid visit to the rock and roll capital of the world to match up against the Indians, and it was the Tribe who came away victorious. The score was 3-1. TJ House was impressive on the bump, earning his 12th victory of the season in the process. He is among the AL leaders in wins. At the moment, the Indians are atop the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. The White Sox were at Fenway Park to take on the Boston Red Sox. The White Sox came away with the win. The score was 7-5. Eric Johnson was victorious in this one, earning his first win. Looking at the standings, the Red Sox sit in last place in the American League East Division, 14.5 out of first. The White Sox sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers were in KC to take on the Royals, and it was the Tigers who prevailed. The score was 4-1. Justin Verlander held the opposition in check, allowing only one earned run over 8 strong innings and earning the win. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. As of today, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers are second in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Twins paid visit to the Mariners in the Emerald City, and it was the Twins who came out on top, the final 5-3. Joe Mauer turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. He is currently among the AL leaders in on-base percentage. Right now, the Mariners are leading the AL West. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Twins are in third place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Nationals paid visit to the Orioles in Baltimore, and it was the Nationals who came out on top. Final score was 4-2. Jordan Zimmerman earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. At the moment, the Orioles are in fourth place in the AL East, 11.5 games out of first. The Nationals sit atop the NL East, 1 game ahead of second. The Angels were in Arlington, Texas to take on the Rangers, and the Rangers came away with the win. The score was 4-1. Alexi Ogando held the opposition in check, allowing only 1 earned run over 8 strong innings and earning the win. Looking at the standings, the Rangers sit in third. The Braves matched up against the Metropolitans in the Big Apple. Atlanta was the winner. Final score was 5-2. Third in the division, 1 game out of first. The Cubs did battle against the Reds at Great American Ballpark, and it was since